Good morning. Today is Friday, April the 17th, 2020. It is the third day of our trading beta system here with the 5% solution. First week out of the gate here. Still twisting a couple things around here, refining a couple of things. I'm excited for today for a couple of reasons. Number one, you can see that we're looking at a big pop here at the open in the S&P minis. That's largely due to this right here, Gilead Sciences, big pop looking for on the open right now. And the impression is that they may have some efficacy with their current drug trials for the COVID-19, but that's not been sort of proven yet. I do believe that we're going to see a little bit of a fade out. We were up a lot higher on the futures here just a little bit earlier, and we've slowly been drifting off here as we are about 35 minutes away from the market open. So we'll see how the day develops. So anyway, got some action going on today, which is always exciting. I'm excited because I have a little bit more capital to trade. My oil trade expired on me yesterday, so I got about $12,000 available capital today, and that should bring in a little bit more dollar potential on the trade. Obviously, the percentages stay the same, but the dollar potential should be bigger. And just a side note on that, ultimately here, and it's going to be about a 3-month process. I need to consolidate a couple things, pay off a couple of things, and have a couple of things mature. But as that happens over the next 3 months for me, should be able to move some things around to where this account, instead of having about $12,000 of buying power, has about $100,000. And if our numbers hold true and we can generate 5% a week, that's about a $20,000 a month potential income off of a $100,000 account. And so that's what we're moving towards, and that's what I'm excited about as we twist and refine this. And it will also change a little bit how we build the trades. When you can get above a $15,000 level in your account, we can now move away from spreads to strangles. And it's just a little bit cleaner trade, a little bit less slippage and drag and commission charges and so forth. A little easier to adjust as well. So just a little ways out here from the open, we will come back at the 10:30 mark for our first trade of the day. Okay, we're pushing into the 10:30 hour now, about time of the day to get our first trade on. And this is kind of what I thought was going to sort of progress today. I had an inkling here at the open. Here's the 7:30 open. We were way up on the E-minis, with just the prospect of the Gilead trial drug being effective for the COVID-19, and I thought that we were going to sell off. I sort of thought maybe early in the morning I should have sold the call leg first, but again, we need to let that time go by. I think the 10:30 hour is, again, it just gives us a 3-hour workday, which is nice. And it also lets the market sort of find its footing. And I think this is where we have found our footing right now. We are still up pretty substantially, just down from where we were earlier. But we do have this new trading range here. I'm going to go ahead and put in the put leg first. If you look at the legs, you can see like a delta of -7, about $1.10. A delta of 7 up here is 75 cents. Probably somewhere in that range, 75, maybe 80 cents. So still a lot more premium on the downside than the upside. I'm going to try to put this together. Again, I've got just about $12,000 or so to work with today. And I'm going to try to put in these two 27.85s, 27.75s. Played around with a couple of different strike prices, but that seems to be what's going to work best. Send that at 60 cents. That would bring in about $418. Let that sit for just a moment. Okay, there we go. I did get a fill on that at a 60-cent credit. That's a nice credit. Again, if we looked at a similar order at 60 cents, kind of see the numbers that we're looking at. It's about an $11,400 trade, brought in about $400. on that particular trade. Let's just kind of look at the percentages on what that would be. 418 income divided by our $11,416 of capital commitment, about a 3.6, 3.7% gross, which is absolutely perfect. We want to be in that sort of 3 to 4, 3 to 5 maybe percent gross range per trade, so that we can maybe capture 1.5 or 2% of that, and over a 3-day trading week, over 3 trades, we would be about 5% a week, maybe 20% a month. So there's our first entry into the. Well, it's 11:23. We're getting into that second hour of trading. We pretty much hit that first trade that we did spot on. It's already up nicely on the day. Got an open profit in there of about $350, $360 out of our gross 540 that we brought in. We do have obviously the put leg in right now, and we hit that again pretty nicely there. There's the 1030 or so mark that we hit that at. We're able to catch that little low there. We now need to catch hopefully the high here on the call side. I'm looking at doing the 28.85s by the 28.95s. It's got a nap price at 20 cents, mid price at 35. If I get that 35, that'd be great. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that though. That'd be almost another $200 coming in. Let's see if we can find that. Just has a hard time updating here. There we go. There's our working order. Yeah, it's showing it at 30. I bet you we could get the 30 cent. And if I put that at 30, that's still another $100 and almost $50 coming in. Yeah, and that's what we get is about another $150 or so coming in. So we are now into our full iron condor position. There she is. We'll let that sit here for a little bit. There we go. And see where we end up here in the next hour. Okay, we are at that 1:30 hour, 1:35 actually, and about time to look at closing our trades down. Man, it's been just about a picture perfect day today. Even with all of the movement here in this last little bit, we've really just taken off here in the last 30 minutes or so, and it's still kind of climbing here. I'm actually going to, if we look at our trade, we're not equidistant, but we're pretty tight in there. And I've got, let's see what, $127 still left in extrinsic value, with about 25 minutes or so left in the trading session. So I'm going to sit on this and watch this for just a little bit longer. If it probably spikes above 70, I'll go ahead and clean us out for the day. But man, that was an awesome day. At least right now, knock on wood, we still got a little ways to go here. But we'll look at it here at the close in just a moment. Okay, this is why you want to close out before the half-hour mark prior to expiration or prior to market close. Absolutely rocketing now to the upside, so we do need to close our call leg out. I'm going to go ahead and just close that. Probably going to have to do like 35 cents. And we're out. Okay. All right, we are done for the first week of beta testing. Just looked up the numbers here. Monday we put in $2,200. Wednesday we put in $3,192, and today we were working with $11,520. That's $16,912 total. You divide it by the 3 trades. That gives us a weighted average investment this week of $5,637. We brought in $83 on Monday, $86 on Wednesday, and $566 today. That's a total of $735 in profit. You divide that by our average weighted capital investment, and that's a 13% return for the week. Not too shabby, guys. We're shooting for 5% a week, remember. So we were well above our averages here. We did have all of our trades work out. I do not believe Yeah, I don't believe we had to adjust any trades this week, and so that's probably indicative of the high rate of return this week. But we will continue with this process next week. Have a good week, and I'm headed out dirt biking, so we will talk with you on Monday.